Hey guys, Dr. David Jockers here, and today we're talking about how to fix a hiatal hernia at home. And a hiatal hernia is basically when your stomach kind of jumps up and pushes through the diaphragm. So the diaphragm is this muscle that helps move when you're breathing, and so when you inhale, it drops down, and when you exhale, it comes back up. It kind of sits right underneath the lungs. The stomach can push through the opening there and cause what we call a hiatal hernia. And a hiatal hernia can be detrimental. In fact, hiatal hernia is definitely linked to things like acid reflux, poor digestion in general, so gas, bloating, cramping, all different types of gut dysbiosis where you have bad bacterial balance, small intestinal bacterial overgrowth, parasites, all kinds of stuff like that, because you're not going to get the optimal digestive juice production. In fact, a hiatal hernia is like a constant stress on your entire GI system whenever you're trying to eat and consume foods. On top of that, there's a lot of research talking about things like heart arrhythmias actually being very much associated with hiatal hernias. And so when you have a hiatal hernia, oftentimes that stomach acid is kicked up higher, and the esophageal sphincter, the little muscle between the esophagus and your stomach, remains open oftentimes. It doesn't close real well. So that sphincter becomes weak, and stomach acid can jump up into the esophagus and actually cause irritation in this whole nerve bundle that also runs into the heart and can contribute to things like, again, arrhythmias. So really, really important if you have a hiatal hernia that you work on addressing it. And the great thing is you can really do this at home. Now, working with a chiropractor, massage therapist, physiotherapist that's trained in correcting a hiatal hernia is priceless, right? That would be amazing if you're able to do it. Not all of you guys are gonna be able to find a practitioner close to you. On top of that, you may not be able to afford it. And so this is something you can be doing at home, whether you're working with a practitioner or not, in order to correct this. Well, the first big thing would be this. Number one is actually identifying it. So if I come right here underneath my breastbone, I've got my sternum, and I come like right underneath the sternum and the rib cage, which is right in here. And I take my hands, that's gonna be where my stomach is. It tends to be on the left side, okay, of the sternum. And so now I'm coming right in here, and I'm just kind of pushing down, and really working it with my breathing is important. So when I take a deep breath in, I kind of just get my positioning, and then as I take a deep breath out, now I'm really pushing it down, okay? I'm really trying to get in there and push that stomach down. In fact, if you're really sore in there, that could be a sign that you do have a hiatal hernia. A lot of times there's soreness in that region. And so getting in there and really kind of pushing that down, and you can actually kind of hold and push for about roughly 15 to 20 seconds and really try to push that down and to the left. And that's kind of the angle that you're looking at, is down and to the left like that. And you can do that 3 or 4 times a day. Now, when you first get started with this, you may notice that you're sore the next day. So when you first start doing the massage, you may have a little bit of soreness, kind of like exercise, on the next day. If you are sore, just don't do it that day, okay? Take that day off, wait until the soreness reduces, and then do it again, okay? So that's one thing, is to actually do that massage at home. The second thing is this, is that in the morning, when you wake up and you have an empty stomach, you take a big glass of water, drink 8 to 16 ounces of water, so a good amount of water, and that will provide some weight to kind of pull the stomach down, okay? About a minute after you drink that water, just go ahead and jump, right? And just kind of jump a little bit. Now you're allowing gravity to help push that stomach down from the diaphragm. And that's really key. So when you do the massage, okay, also in the morning, do the little jump, do the water with the jumping, and that can make a big impact for reducing that hiatal hernia. And if you're able to get that under control, and really if you do this for roughly a month or so, you should see significant changes with that. So again, if you have a hiatal hernia, doing this for about a month, you should see significant changes in getting that hernia and reducing it, if not eliminating it completely, by doing these kinds of principles. So go ahead, try that out. Again, it's the massage down into the left, as well as drinking the water first thing in the morning on an empty stomach, and just kind of jumping, and really jump for roughly 30 seconds or so. Just try to get that gravity to push it down. If you do that, I think you're gonna have success at reducing the hiatal hernia. So go ahead, try that out and let us know if you had success with it or not.